can't
Well,
be
I think
influenced
women.
like
Well, what are
women
women
can.
buying? They're probably buying makeup. They're probably buying beauty supplies.
Correct. Yeah.
Because why? Because we want to fuck and we want to eat. We want to fuck and we want to eat. And the entire society is built on I want to fuck. and I
Well,
wanna
they're
eat.
selling youth to women forever.
Yes.
So that's what they're selling is you'll be young forever.
The issue though,
But,
and
like,
the
again-
issue is though, the issue with the youth, and this is where it comes down to like the lack of like morality and choices and consumerism and why cheap people work. They don't sell the family anymore. It's not like that's not what it is. It's easier to just be single and you could fuck who you want to
But yeah,
fuck.
your women don't want to be mothers. They don't. Women don't want to be mothers. They don't want to have families. And
Well,
it's-
why would they want to? It's fucking hard, man. It's fucking hard.
yeah, exactly. No, but no, they're not. We're not brainwashed into it. We don't want it.
Well, no.
Like, and that's-
you are brainwashing it because you are told to look beautiful. You're told to look abs.
How can you tell what people want to do? So if I am married to a man and he never cheats on me, right? And then he gets rich or he gets hot or he goes to the gym, whatever, and then he starts cheating. He always wanted to cheat, right? He just got the choice. So you see what women want to do when they get the choice to do something else. Women didn't always have the choice because society didn't have those options. But now with technology, it gives us
So you're
the
telling
option.
me women innately don't want to be mothers?
I mean, when we've aborted, and I think this is one of the talking points like that people use a lot, and it's just there's no evidence that we do. Like I would need any sort of evidence, either anecdotal or in person. But when we've aborted an eighth of the world population, so 1 out of 8 people have been aborted.
Yeah, but that's
And
also comes
women
down
are
to,
more
That
likely-
also comes down to like
Women, the most likely person to abuse a child is the mother. I know you might have had a different experience, and that's completely fine. But statistically, it's either the mother or the stepdad is second. So it's either a person the mother brought around.
So what you're
women are
telling
the
me-
most likely to abuse the elderly. So there's just no evidence that women want to be mothers or are nurturing.
You know,
I'm open
it's
to
hard.
Yeah,
It's hard because I don't like. Again, this is your fucking job. I'm just a guy who walks through life and sees shit.
yeah.
But you see a lot of women that don't have kids, and that's one of their biggest regrets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you say that, and you
Okay.
really meet women that
Totally.
don't have kids, and their biggest regret.
Do you think what women says matters?
I mean, guys, we'll
Do you-
do a lot of crazy shit, dude.
Yeah. Do you think women mean what they say?
Oh fuck. I don't know.
See.
Well, if I said that with my woman, I'm just like, oh
Do you
yeah.
think?
no.
Do you think when women say things, they mean it?
My girl hate this, so me and her get in a fight,
Okay.
and I'm just like, babe, can I
I'm
like?
I'm
can
trying
I
to change the topic.
No, no,
I'm cooking,
I'm
you know?
getting it. I'm
Okay,
like, babe,
okay.
can I record this publicly? Just because, like, just because, like, this is so fucking crazy. And she's like, I hate when you do that. I'm like, but babe, this is so fucking crazy. I don't even know how to respond. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, it makes me so mad sometimes where I'm like, this is how domestic violence happens. Where I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is fucking nuts. So to answer your question, do I think women? I don't fucking know.
So when women say they regret it, the way that I see it is, have you ever been friends with someone
Do you
that's...
want kids?
Have you ever been friends... I'll get to
Yeah.
that. But have you ever been friends with someone that's fat?
Yeah.
So, and have you ever heard them say that they want to lose weight?
Yeah, of course, all the time.
And have you ever given them advice and they don't take it?
Yeah, but now we're talking about addiction.
No, wait. But if they really wanted to lose weight, they would. There's people that are fat and they lose weight.
No,
And it's the same thing again.
You're
Let
just,
me-
you're
let
being
me-
so.
let me-
no,
let
you're
me-
like you're just doing a little
Okay,
stroke.
fine.
There's
We can use
there's
okay,
addiction, depression.
We can use a different example if you want. Okay, if somebody says they want a job, right? And they're unemployed. And then you say, "Okay, have you applied to interviews?" And they're like, "No." You're like, "You don't really want to work."
Yeah, but there's also like I'll
Right?
give you an example. Like, so my girl, she comes from like a really wealthy family,
Okay.
real fucking put together, degrees and shit. Like,
Okay.
you know, real fucking. I don't know what she's doing, this fucking guy, but real. She actually had more money too when she met me, which
Okay.
she literally had more money than me when she met me. Anyways, but I got off subject. But like,
Because I was cooking, but it's fine.
I gotta drink more Monster.
Okay.
But like, so my girl, she will see like the average guy, and I'll be like making no money, and she doesn't condemn them, but like this is what a lot of rich people say. Well, like I did it, why can't you do it? My dad did it, why can't you do it? And if you take the average person and like you could put their personality on a spreadsheet, usually lower IQ. The average IQ is real fucking low.
Yeah, I know.
It's real low,
So-
low ambition. They like, what I'm saying is like, they are designed and bred to be fucking useless. So when you tell me like, why can't they go get a job?
Well, that's not my point, though. I mean, so even if they're low IQ, they could still applying.
We're
for,
talking about
applying,
women wanting kids. that
I
don't
know,
want
I
kids.
know. But
We're getting
applying,
off track
but no. My point is stated preferences versus revealed preferences. So what people say they want and what they actually
Women
want.
don't have kids because we live in a society that does not allow them to have kids. We live in a society where two people have to work.
Then
We're
why are
having a
they?
kid-
Then why are they spending thousands of dollars on IVF in their 30s if it's really the money?
Well, because usually by the time you're 30, you're established, so you can go do this. But when you're younger, you get like you're just trying.
But
like,
do you know what IVF costs? It's $30,000.
because you're older and you can do this now. But when you're younger, the stress, like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is the average rent?
Yeah, but again,
And pay.
if women really wanted to be mothers, they would take the money that we spend on college.
Have you ever had a real job? You ever worked a real job?
Yeah, I did.
What was your job?
I worked in sales. I
do you
sold
know?
copiers.
Oh no
It's
shit!
pretty rough, actually. I did during COVID.
Oh no shit!
Yeah,
What was
try selling a copier?
What were you
during-
making a year?
I think it was like 45 plus commission. I probably brought home maybe 50.
And then after taxes, like, so what I'm saying is,
I lived with roommates. It wasn't
yeah. So
anything
what I'm
like-
saying is, it is so difficult for a man and a woman to not want to numb themselves with consumerism, like life these days. So what they say,
But that's difficult for women. And the thing is, I would bring women on my show, Sean, and they would tell me they couldn't afford this stuff. But I can look at somebody
so
and look at
what
their
they
decisions.
did. The thing
So
about,
they would have Botox, they would have fake nails, they would have fake hair.
but I'll explain this to you.
Okay.
I'll explain
They
this
would
to you.
travel,
I will
like
ex-
traveling.
I'll
is
explain
fine.
this to you.
Okay.
And this is the beauty and also downfall of capitalism. So people's qualities of life are significantly better. That fucking TV right there, that's $1,000. How much that TV would fucking be if like in 10 years ago? I mean, when they first came flat screens. So what we've done is we have decreased the value of everything that doesn't matter. We've decreased the value of TVs, cell phones, so like everybody could have it. Everybody could have it. But what we've done is we've increased the value of things that you need to live. A house, a car. Like we've made it so difficult. And this is why I also think it's like a scheme of, I don't think there's like a scary white Jewish
But women
man.
want to live. The thing is, women want to live in the hottest suburb, in the hottest city. Like there
But
are
do
places.
they? But that's not my experience. Like I knew so many women that if they just like, if you had just a whatever house, they would have no issue. Even before I was fucking famous. Like I don't know like your experience. And I think my experience is different. But I know so many women, or I knew so many women that would be like, yeah, I would have a family.
If they wanted to, they would. No excuses.
But you know what I'm saying? But
This is
how
the-
would you, but stop. How
So,
would you find a man
what-
that can do that? I'm saying
Okay.
if you,
How many matches? Okay.
let me just say last thing.
How many matches do those women have on dating apps?
But okay.
How many matches do you think? Those
Probably
women-
a lot. Every guys would would put their dick in that hole if it felt good.
Okay. So if they wanted to, their life would match it. You'd be on a date
But
every day.
why don't you put blame in a guy? So like back in the day when I was a little kind of a whore,
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't want to fucking like it would be like these women that matched me that would be like, hey, I want to like, that's not what I want,
Then
dude.
you take the L, right? Everybody, you have you ever taken an L in dating?
I mean, I don't look at it like that.
No, I mean, have you ever spent money on a date where you didn't get laid?
God no.
Never. Okay.
Women are easy, guys. It's 2025.
Okay.
You're
fine,
not poor,
okay,
right?
Okay.
Come on,
All
now.
right,
It's
all right.
2025,
But
guys.
It's not uncommon for men to spend money, invest time and resources
that's your first problem.
into women. That okay, I know you're gonna say date a different way, totally fine.
What
but the
I'm saying,
difference is
women don't fucking put out. Like, if you want a guy to fucking wife you up, don't be a fucking whore. Like, back in the day, if I were to go on a date with somebody and then she's fucking gagging on my dick, like fucking 30 minutes, you think I want to be?
that's how you guys get bamboozled, you know.
Not this fucking
women-
guy. I think that's a whore, and then I move the fuck on. But a woman that actually is like, hey, I'm not going to put out. I think the issue is that women-
Biologically, women that like you don't wait. They don't. And the way they do that is they
No,
do,
I agree.
They
No,
do.
I
It's
agree.
it's like a 360 on you. You know, they have to convince you they wait. And so it's like,
No, I agree.
yeah.
I think this woman is making you wait. She's probably sucking off somebody else.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree completely.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you, women, from a guy like me, if you go and you fucking put out right away, I'm just like, that's a hormone. I'm out. So it's like there is something to be said about like courting and making a dude wait. Now, what to men, don't put the pussy on the pedestal. Kind of just not put it on the pedestal, dude. Like because like, you know.
I don't know. Every time I hear a guy that says like his girl is different that made him wait, she's always from out of town and just moved in. I'm like, well, that's very convenient.
I know every time I think about an angel girl, like back in the day when like you would see this chick and like, oh, she's a fucking angel. She's
I'm
a
like,
princess.
I always go through because I do this. I'm like, okay, what school did she go to?
What I would do
Was she in a sorority?
so anytime I'd meet a girl who like
What
came-
age did you meet her? Like,
anytime I meet a girl and I was like, and I would like put the pussy on the pedestal and I was like, oh, this girl's such a princess and like she's amazing. I just think about how many dudes have gave that woman a facial, and I guarantee it's probably a significant amount.
Yeah.
So this woman that you're like, oh, this is a fucking princess, like I love her. Just know at some point in this woman's life, she was on her fucking knees while a fucking dude jerked off on her face. So, guys, that might help you.
Yeah.
That might help you be a
So-
stronger man.